XRP and HBAR are pumping like mad as the United States government's moving some Silk Road BTC. The Ripple legal team's got something to say about it, along with the biggest creator of pump news for XRP going.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
What is up, dudes and chicks? Well, I'll tell you what's up. XRP and HBAR are making a massive move. You notice how their charts are very similar as well? But before we get into the crypto news, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. Contractor Pete starts us off, says, MicroStrategies is playing with fire using stock sales to buy BTC. It'll be interesting to see if Microsoft bites. I bet they're smart and won't. Here's the deal, Contractor Pete. Michael Saylor is meeting with the board, or already by now has met with the board of Microsoft. It's not the board that votes on if they should add BTC to the reserves. It's the shareholders. That's the big thing with these public companies. The shareholders have the votes. Stephen Williams hangs out with us and says, Hedera is pumping. XLM is pumping too. It's great news, isn't it? Jason Shalosky, channel member, thank you very much, sir. This is Mr. Klaus. XRP has him checking my cell like a strung out research monkey on the morphine drip. Except the only problem is it wouldn't be a morphine drip if he's freaking out. You know what it would be? It'd be a speed drip, my guy. Love to hear it, Jason. Bitcoin sitting at 95,716. BTC is kind of soft in all this, for real. I mean, it's been sitting here in the high 90s for a while, and we're like, okay. Meanwhile, Sol's pulling back. XRP deep in the green, along with its counterpart HBAR hanging out there, up 47% last 24 hours. Litecoin moving as well. Cardano looking healthy, 8 at $1.19. Avalanche at 48. ICP above 13. Good days, everyone. The United States government transfers almost 2 billion BTC to Coinbase. And this is coming from where, everyone? A little bit of Silk Road naughtiness. Yeah, Silk Road related wallet. Are we worried about this? I mean, for real, remember like, 2 months ago when they were like, oh, the United States government selling BTC and everyone was trying to make us scared? Now no one gives a shit. By the way, if you want to know how much crypto the government owns and if the government owns anything that you're into, well, guess what? This and all the other links from all other videos is linked in the description down below. By the way, the United States government currently owns 18.1 billion in BTC. Just think about that. HBAR skyrockets 40% as Golden Cross emerge. A Golden Cross form when short-term moving average crosses above the long-term moving average. That's right, because the short-term move in HBAR has been absolutely bonkers. More than 2xing in the last several days. And like I said, the HBAR chart looks a hell of a lot like the XRP chart, but they're all moving at different times too, and at different intensities. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, guess what? We definitely got to be in altcoin season, because not only are the alts moving differently from BTC, the alts are moving differently from each other. So ask yourself this question. How long will this altcoin boom run? Well, guess what? It's going to be running for a bit longer, and here's why. Because what's the thing that's caused the biggest pump in XRP's history? Gensler announcing his resignation. Ripple's top lawyer slams the SEC for market suppression and criticism of the US SEC. Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderati, has accused the regulatory body of engaging actions that have artificially suppressed the crypto market. Let's see what he says. And this was retweeted by Brad Garlinghouse. Well done, Brad. Stuart Alderati says this. Turns out the only efforts of others that truly moved the crypto markets by causing massive and prolonged artificial suppression were those of the SEC. Yeah, think about that. When Gensler announced his deportation, I like that. I'm just going to use that word. Deportation. When Gensler announced he was getting the fuck out, how about that? XRP went on an absolute tear from like just a little bit above $1 to then roaring. We're now almost 3x that since. HBAR, look at the move from HBAR. Volume, absolutely bonkers as well. Very interesting to see something with HBAR. Big volume moves as traditional finance woke up, and it took that move from 23 cents to touching 30. Now, could HBAR hold on to that 30? No. Let's zoom in here and take a look. Couldn't. Got to 30.1. No big deal. Still well above where we'd like it. XRP, though, look at this. This is an interesting one. By the way, these are at 15-minute candlesticks. XRP got up to a high of 284.95. So you knew sellers, right? What was their sell point? 285. So what's my alert? Alert high on 285 and 270 on the low side, okay? Then I'm going to be paying attention to stuff. But right now, the volume is juicy, the price movement is juicy, and we've got a lot more coming. And I'm with Stuart Alderati on this one. Honestly, the only thing really messing with XRP price was Gary Gensler and the SEC. And as soon as we found out that Gary Gensler was leaving, XRP shot up. As soon as we found out that Trump would be taking power away from the SEC and giving it to the CFTC to regulate crypto more, XRP started rallying even harder. And then we found out that another person from the SEC who's anti-crypto, really high up, one of the top 5 that votes, is leaving as well. Those have all helped out XRP price action. So when Gensler's talking about, oh, it's the efforts of others. Well, actually, Gary, you would be the effort. So Gary, thank you for causing XRP and our favorites to pump out there. And in terms of will XRP be able to hold on to this move, let's just zoom out a little bit, okay? And take a look at this. Not every candlestick has been green on this move, but holy crap, have we printed a whole bunch here as of late. I'm going to be very interested to see, as we approach that 285, $3 range, what happens with the price of XRP, and will we be able to continue that momentum? Today, it might be tough. Tomorrow, hard to say. Day after, the thing is, we're going to have tons of good news coming in that's going to give us more fuel to keep this pump going. And did you really think that the move would last this long? I get it. We all thought that the Trump thing would be some flash, and then we'd move, and then it'd be maybe more news down the road when some of this action actually takes effect, that we'd see another move. But no. This has been move on move on move, and it's all based on by the news action. That's right, not by the rumor, by the news. Gensler resigns, XRP takes off. We're sitting here, another person in the SEC resigns, XRP takes off again. CFTC, get all the stuff I described before. So this is move after move, wave after wave. And remember when we broke through that dollar barrier, people were like, oh, I don't know if it's going to be able to hold that dollar. Psychological barrier, broken. We're not even thinking a dollar now, are we? What about when XRP hit that $2? We were sitting here going, all right, can it hit 2 and be able to keep with 2? Well, yeah, because we're looking to approach 3. And that's the interesting thing about this entire move. The floor keeps changing. The ceiling keeps changing as well, because we keep getting more and more news. And the thing is, we're going to keep getting more and more news as this stuff starts taking effect. And we're going to have even more appointment news, which is going to help out pump the price of cryptos and other equities across the globe as well. So buckle up, kids, because this is going to be one hell of a wild ride, and you don't want to miss out. Now, the volume's been holding good. BTC is still holding in the 90+ thousand range, so we're all happy with that. If BTC melts down, will it bring the alts down with it? Yeah. Will it crash the alts? No, probably not. The alts seem to be doing their own thing now. So as long as the alts are doing their thing here, BTC's doing its thing here, we're going to be happy because we're all big alt fans. But let the BTC players have their fun too. Because if these companies keep aping into BTC, and they keep realizing, well, wait a minute, these alts are making big gains, BTC's not making it, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to want to hang out with the alts. Guess what I just did? I worked out. 3 different sessions in a row. Choo-choo, bitches.